Hello friends, I would like to share my real-time experience while with the migration. So here we are migrating to managed instance and we would like to manage from Azure SQL database to managed instance. So as of now, like this demo can be done on on-prem SQL Server, and so that's like I'm sharing with you and on the on-prem. In the one of my colleague asked me that. How we can know what are the columns that can be encrypted. That is the first question. And how we need to identify those columns. That is the second thing. And how encryption works, is that is the only data encrypted only symmetric keys? What about if we create var binary max and we insert the data? So these are all the three questions I got from my team, and and I'm sharing the same with you as well. So first, I'm creating one test database. After that, I'm using that. Okay. Now I'm creating one table with the three columns: ID, account number, encrypted test, and encrypted uh, data type is var binary max. So you encrypt any data. If you want to encrypt, data type should be var binary only. Now I'm encrypting. Sorry, I'm creating a table. Once done, if I insert like that, if I insert how we used to insert varchar data, will it allow? This is the first question. Let's see that. So it is not allowing to convert. Now, so we cannot insert like that. So for that we need to convert. We need to cast or convert var banner max to like this. Now we let's see that. See, it is got encrypted. Is it really encrypted? It means no. Okay, we have just converted the data. If you want to see the, I mean, we are not encrypted data, just like converted the into a binary format. Now if you want to decrypt, I mean, if you want to convert from the binary to, again we need to use same command, like in here, like convert varchar10 encrypted test. Okay, I mean, this is the column name from DBA. So now if you see that, see, this is my secret data and this is the virtual column. I mean to say, I'm getting the input, I'm getting this input, and I mean I'm generating in the runtime. So that's the reason it will be like, I mean, here we are not getting any column name here. Okay. If you want, you can use as command and get that. Okay. So this is how we can encrypt. This is not a real kind of encryption. This is like low level, or you can say basic level encrypt. Okay, we can say like that. Okay, so now whenever we use data type var binary or whatever encrypted data, only the var binary type, now it is been done. Now how we can encrypt this data in real time? I already done that, but I'm showing for you again here. First, encrypt master key has to be there. Okay, now it is been done. After that, we need to create one certificate. Okay, so after that I'm creating one symmetric key with algorithm 826 256, which is most commonly used and encrypted by the test certificate, this certificate. And now this has been done. Now if you insert the data, now I'm telling to, so I'm inserting the data encrypt by QID test symmetric key, and this is I'm inserting the data. Okay, where I am inserting in the encryption. Now if I insert the data, okay, now if I go back here, execute, see, it is getting a null value. So it means whenever you are using this symmetric key, test symmetric key, you have to open that symmetric key before inserting in the session memory. Okay, if you don't, if whenever you are trying to insert the data, if the key is not open, then that it is going to replace with the null values. By I mean, we cannot able to retrieve that as well. Okay, so now I'm opening. Now if I see, is there any keys got open, we have to like open, see that, see, key was test symmetric was. Now if you insert, I'm inserting 999 here. So if I see here, I just once whenever you open until it will be there. So make sure that you use this start open queues if it is open with the set symmetric key, and this instance uh, has to be inserted. Otherwise, it should be get up. If you write the logic in the stored procedure, then it will be good. Now I'm inserting the data. Now if I see here, see it got encrypted. Okay, it got encrypted. Now, whatever the data it has been encrypted, we can decrypt those. How we can decrypt? We can convert 10 like if you do like this, it won't visible. Okay, why? Because it will become as a null values. Why? Because it has been not converted into encrypted test. Okay, it has been like only null values are this. See, this is the first value that basic level encrypted. This is the insert value where we have inserted using security key but without opening. Now this is the no values that are coming. Why? Because we are trying to use convert that encrypted column. Okay, so that's the reason we are getting the three different kinds of results only. Okay, so whenever you insert null values, these values we can consider as the invalid records and we are unable to retrieve that. Okay, I mean once that key was not open on that day. Okay, now for example, it's considered as the best practice whenever you queue open. Now, if you use this, if you want to decrypt this data, whatever, for example, like select star from user data. Okay, so we are able to read this data. I mean, okay, this is the normal binary converted. We can use that above command. What this command I'm about to say this command. Okay, now if it is encrypted like this, we using when we have open. Now this is the command select ID account number. We need to cast decrypted. What is the column name description as decryption test. Okay, now what this is the name virtual column. Now if I click here, I will get the data here because this is not the encrypted data. That's the reason we are getting null here, and this is the null because at the time the key was not open, so that's the reason it will get null values. Now I'm closing the say. Now if I see here, if I open do like this, what happen? Don't get any results here because I don't know why these values, three values are coming. It has to be four, right? Okay, let's. Whenever we are using this value, secret data, but here we are not getting any result. The reason because uh, the keys are not opened in the session. The keys are opened in the session only. Opening keys is loading that data into session memory is only particular to that session only. Whenever, if I open here, if I'm closing this one, and if I do here, see I'm also getting all nulls here. Okay, so that's the reason always it's best practice while inserting the data you just open the symmetric respect to symmetric keys and insert the data. Now I'm inserting one 2255. Now see the data. See now I'm able to view the data here. Okay, now I'm coming to here. I was shocked at this one. Now let's see why it is. Oh, sorry. Why these coming? We are in the master database. In the master database also we are having same. Okay, got it. So now we got all the reason because the key was not open. Now now this has been done. Now the question is how to identify. Why? Because in the as a database administrator we work on a lot of databases and we are not the real person we can retrieve the data and it has to be confirmed the end user, I mean application team as well. Now, so now what I told to my colleague okay, we have to use this queries dot columns where binary. So now we are having one table. In the one table, here is one column. It has been encrypted and var binary. Okay, it is whenever you try to retrieve now, I mean, you will get the results. Okay, and so that is how we can encrypt and we can share this information, and we can also manually retrieve whether we are retrieving the data or not manually. And this is what I mean, we can, so whatever information we had, so it's not a like single source of truth, and we are not the end users, like, so with this has to be shared to application team, and application will provide their inputs as well. Okay, so like that we have to go with the second chance of confirmation as well. Why? Because at the end of the day, the application team is the end user team who is going to utilize that data. Okay, so now not by binary, it's a binary or image or whatever. My more all these are like in encryption data types. Okay, mostly like 19 we are not going to do the binary, and it's a image we are not uploading into that image is also it like come like that, but mostly 99.99% encryption form that supported database are binary only. Okay, so we share that information, and once we done that, it has been we like what happened, we have identified the columns and we shared and we got replied and we created one new column. For example, this is the encrypted test. Okay, I mean mobile number. So we have added one more column like I mean I'm just sharing here. Okay, I'm just D underscore the mobile number or whatever it could be. So we have added an extra column and we have decrypted that key, and we have loaded the data into that, and we have given up to the same to application team, and they confirm that. Once that is been done, we have dropped the encrypted columns. Why? Because we are already decrypted. So we share that has been updated, I mean inserted into another D underscore encrypted column, and we dropped that, and we dropped symmetric keys, and we exported that I mean into backpack file, since that is Azure SQL database. Okay, and we have I mean and like integrated into managed instance later. Once they once they are good, whatever like they would like when they want to do that, so we will encrypt the we will use the same format and we will encrypt the respective columns. So this is how we involved into the migration from Azure SQL database to managed instance. And these are all the questions and what I faced from my team, and so now what are the certificates that has been there? This is the view, we can say. So right now there is one test certificate. Okay, it is encrypted by the master key, and subject was for what purpose we use data user database encryption. Now how many keys are there? So it will give the database master key will become whenever we create that will test. This is the secondary key, and this is symmetric keys is like it is a relation between these two, I can say like that, and how many symmetric keys are open, it will become each one row. Now I want to know which symmetric key is protected by the certificate. So now this query will help us. Now this certificate, I mean this certificate is encrypted. I mean this symmetric key is encrypted by this test set with this name with this certificate. So now in real time, how many certificates are there? You have to come here for example, this is the command. Okay, now I will go here and copy. So now what I want to do, this real time copy the certificate name, paste it. So symmetric key, that is symmetric key, right? Test symmetric key, paste it, and user not this one certificate test certificate, like that. How many are there? You just open and duplicate line, open that one, and when we are not make sure which certificates uh, like uh, when until unless you have maintained a proper document configuration document, then we will get to know. Otherwise we have to go and test and validate, and we have to confirm, and when we have to confirm ourselves manually. Why? Because after so many days, like 1 year back we did that, but nobody will remember what you did for one year back, right? So like that. Okay, So once we get all these kind of environment and replace with your second certificate names and whatever it could be, and open and try to grip the data, and you have to one by one, like you have to prepare your own document. Like okay, so this is the one of the user case, and I'm going to share one another second use case later. I hope you may like this video. Thank you.